puck's about to go down. Wild, Americans, let's play hockey. Wild start it left to right. Wedman shovels it in, sends it down the wall on the right wing from center ice. Sullivan trying to jam it free against Vanacek, tied up at the far hash mark wall. Starting this one through center, pass left wing, Dale from LeBret. LeBret pushing through that winner against the Wild last weekend at the tail end of overtime. Wild trying to pick up a couple points on the road in this building and return the favor. Right wing, banked off the point wall, Gilbo. Slow roller for Wedman. Chips it off the boards, right back to him. Swept over the blue line. Wild head back and get their first line change of the night. 40 seconds gone in this one. No zone, though. Kershaw boxed out with Smith coming down the point wall. Wenatchee gets it back. Tate rifles it out to the right wing for Hahn. Ridden over the blue line, still riding him off the puck, or trying to, was David Byrne into the near corner. Rim back out. We'll get a penalty on Tri-City. Delayed call is on the wall. Smashed into the half boards with Darian Rolsing. Big 6'6" man out of Speyer, Germany. Far corner. Pavao trying to move it up the wall. Wild able to at least roll it out to neutral. Sullivan wobbles it down the wall. Throws on the brakes in the far corner. Cycles it out, Rolsing. And to the left point for Toll. Wobbled on and a save made by Grout. Picked up in front. Caffey trying to slide it in and a fantastic save. Left leg sprawled out. Ryan Grout. Rimmed in on the end boards. Grout stops it up. Shoves it over far corner for Vanacek. Grabbed at the far hash mark with Levi Benson. Caffey to the half wall, and it's stolen. Driving right half and pushed over the line with Pavao. Looking to give and go. Never got the opportunity, though. Sent on, sticked away by Tversnik into the corner and mailed out to center ice. Vanacek gets it to the red line, zings it right back in with 11 1/4 to go in the first period. Scoreless game, 7 shots, and into the Wild zone. Back to get to it is Toll. Long play through the wickets of Andre off the stick. He heads to the bench, and so does Zane Torrey. 7:05 left in the first period, and a 0-0 score between Wenatchee and Tri-City. At the red line, wristed through. Tate trying to find Wedman. It got banked into the far hash mark wall. We'll get a touch up on the board. 6:53 left in the first period. Wild on the penalty kill after a high sticking call to Alex Andre. A long rim down to the offensive zone, and Saab stapled into the end boards, but not before he's able to clear it out to the hash marks. Wild pick it up at center ice, and Smith heaves it ahead into the far corner. Gathered up with Charlie Ellick. Acquired back on January 7th. Trade for Merrick Arpin and Jordan Gavin. Far hash mark, rides through to the boards for Kershaw. Tri-City trying to set up that first power play of the night. 6:15 to go in the first, and 1:21 remaining on the Tri-City power play. Scoreless game. Ellick with a half-speed slapper. That one bumped wide and played off the back of the goal frame. Wild able to swing this one out to center. Ellick glides back, curls it ahead. Dropped off for Dale, left point. Pulls it onto his stick. Ellick cycled back over. Dale from the left point. Off the stick of Andre, back to Dale, left point, going to try it again. Skip pass across the top, and nudged over for Ellick, into the far corner. Back to the right point, Pavao with a wrist shot. That one sent wide. Trying to send this one out front, getting control of it is Kershaw. Across from Dale. Ellick with a one-timer. Down the slot, save made, Wild clear it. 5:30 to go, first period, 35 seconds. And the face-off at center. Wild started from their own end. Grossclass gets it over the blue line, drifting. Half might have gotten the extra pass on it. We'll check to be sure. There it is. Kalen Jodry with secondary assist. Mason Kraft with the primary. And Lucas Sherbina with his team best 19th goal of the season. 4 minutes left in the first period. The Wild with a 1-0 lead. Long clear off the glass. Will it get to the goal line? Yes, sir. Icing hold that lead as this game goes along. Of course, leading shots on goal count 13-4 is not a bad way to do it. You control the pace that way. That much. Right point, Benson. Hurls it in. Battle at the goal line. Tangled up was Hahn. Far hash mark, Caffey. Jostles it off the wall. Stolen back by Tri-City. leading Dale through center over the dot. Popped up off a stick, and the Wild trying to get this one back. Paddled away from the net. It kept on running for Martin. Chasing one bounce after another and keeping that one almost on a string. Right out front, just flipped high and wide by Martin. Wild need to clear this one out of their zone and get it away. Toss down the glass with Benson. Right back into the Wild zone. Rolsing rolls it left wing for Toll. Face-off coming up at center. Grady Martin wins this one back. Savin Verk this season, the leading scorer against Wenatchee with 5 goals. He's got 3 assists in the matchup as well. Shot from the left circle. Save made by Tversnik. Caught on his backside in the net. Able to get back in position. This one whipped on for the top with the assists on the power play goal for the Americans. New game, 1 apiece. Wristed on, left point, and blocked wide before it could get through to Tversnik. He's seen 4 shots in the opening minute and a half plus of this second period. Turnaround toss, edge of the slot, shrugged wide, and the Wild clear this one ahead. Might be icing, is going to be icing. Looking to get to it, but a little slow as he heads off. Might be the end of a long shift for him here as well. Might be more than anything else. Dumped in. Face-off controlled by the Americans. They got it out to the point wall. No further. Viant rolls it across. Kraft a little bit of open space. Wrist shot. Sent that one high and wide. And out to the blue line. Tossed out to center ice and blasted right back in by Gilbo. To the near corner. Lebret hipped into the boards in the corner with Sherbina. Brady Martin returns the favor inside the trapezoid. 14:25 left in the second period. It's a 1-1 tie. Tri-City and Wenatchee. Savin Verk scoring on a power play goal. Sniped from high in the zone. Far corner Martin. Looking to sidestep around Kraft. Spinning for it. Doesn't have the puck. Dale does. Throws it on. Got that one blocked. Scrambling for it in front is Tversnik. Trying to see it. Trying to find it. Rolled over. Still in front. And the Wild grab it and hustle it out of there. 3-on-2 if they really move. Caught at center ice. Sherbina swings it along and rushes to the bench. Kraft glides off as well with 13:47 to go in the second period. 1-1 tie. Wenatchee scored first in this game. Sherbina, his 19th of the year. Dale drives it to the top of the slot. That one's stolen with Tate. Wild could go 3-on-2 if they really move. Quick back check from Garland. Wrist shot. Right wing. Pads wins it. No matter what, number 9 was going to win that draw. Wild clear this one away. On the end boards, Grout has it for the Americans as we get to the halfway mark of this one. And anything but decided in a 1-1 game. Drop back to the far face-off circle, across for Pavao. Hot potato return pass for Dale. Wild poke it out of the zone. Dale chase back to neutral ice. And at the door is Andre, ready to sprint down to 2, down to 1. Get out of the Marson Wild penalty box. Alex Andre, Marson and Marson building this Wild team. 1 player at a time. The Wild 2 for 3 on the kill tonight. Took a hop on the stick of Kraft. Swept back in as Wedman heads off. And at the near corner, it is Ellick. Play it away for the Americans. Rink-wide toss is a couple of Pavao in over the line. A hop step around Tate, but he left the puck behind. Out to the right point, held in with Ellick. Catches and settles. In the near corner, almost shoved off the wall. Kraft looking for it against Cruz Pavao. Flying in is Boston Tate. And at the far goal line, thrown on, looking for a backdoor tip. Pavao is too far back, looking for the wraparound. He got it, and he scores. Pavao with the wraparound. It just got played wide. Tversnik settling back on his goal line. Was pinned to the left post, but that puck was coming to his right. Because I think he wasn't too thrilled about it. That's something you can really embrace, though. Wrist shot from the left point. It's blocked. And a long stretch ahead. Wild trying to break Hahn free to the net. Backhand, and it's sent wide. Looking forward on the near point, and hustling it out was Dale. A stick went flying, and playing without it is Adam. That one sent wide of the net. Chance in front, kicked aside. To the far corner for Dale. This will be a penalty on Wenatchee. Getting to it in the far corner. Touched up by Tate. 7 shots in the second period in favor of Tri-City. It was at one point 11-1 margin in favor of Wenatchee. Wrist shot, save made, sprawled out, and piled. Don't think Andre will And will he stay on the ice? He does. Right wing. Lifted on by Saab. Tumbling to the near corner. Ellick, first one there for the Americans. Out of the Marson Wild penalty box is Alexandre. Marson building this Wild team. One player at a time. The Wild kill off a brief 5-on-3 and a couple of lengthy 5-on-4s. 17:40 left in the third. It's 2-1 lead for Tri-City. Grinding it down the right wing boards is Dale. Wild try to get a couple bodies on it, but it's cleared away too quickly. Scrapped ahead for Jodry from Daniel Viant. Coming through center is Jodry, who had the game-tying goal last night. Wristed on, top of the right circle, paddled, covered. Viant taking stick checks from Kirchall. Moves it ahead, right wing, Sherbina. Down the wall, trying to find Benson. Shoved into the end boards with Vanacek. Jodry knocked to one knee. Pitches it away, and out to Viant at the far hash mark. Centering pass, stolen back with Kirchall. 13.5 to go, third period. Wild trailed this one 2-1. Near corner with Martin. Pavao shovels it to the front of the net. Wild steal this one with Benson. Rocketed across for Jodry. Looking for a 3-on-2 entry. They'll have to settle for 3-on-2. Sent to the front of the net as it's wheeled up the boards. Blue line to blue line throw. Kirchall with a tip. Puck spinning like a top as it comes to the near face-off circle for Smith. Tate ahead. Over center and back for Vanacek. Rolls it right wing, still below the Tri-City blue line. Angled through. Was it touched? It was. Icing not a factor as Smith comes back to the edge of the trapezoid to get to it. 10:15 left in the third period. Wild trying to get back in a 2-1 game. It's to the net and paddled aside from Grout. To the left point. Wristed through. Looking to go backdoor for Jodry, and the pass blocked from Sherbina. Savage getting in front of that one. Ellick on the near corner. Bounces it corner to corner and out to center. Tate doing his best to hold the zone, could not. Sherbina back at his own blue line. Moves it ahead for Benson. Centering pass is stolen. Tri-City on the move, 2-on-1. Wild back checking as quickly as possible. Pavao looking for Dale. Left it behind, edge of the slot. And the Wild with a chance to hustle it out. Cross ice throw. Ellick regains it. Sent through for Dale. Left wing of penalty boxes. 9.5 left in the third period. Looking for a forehand chance. And it's poke checked off his stick. Martin and Benson's stick went flying. Left wing Pavao tips it back. Dale sends it on a save by Tversnik. 3:20 left in third period. Adam lasers it across. Backhand shovel in. Smith plays it ahead for Sherbina. Looking to drive, face and fire. Kicked it wide into the near corner. And it's picked up with Dylan LeBret. Slow pass across for Adam. Jogs it to the red line, looking to push it forward. Smith blocked it, and it's cleared back. A helmet goes flying. Adams got to come off. Wild can't bring it over the line, though. Wedman was already in. He can play it. Martin ships it in front of the loser and gets a replacement. Right wing and over the line, Jodry. Gets it for Toll, looking for a shot. Waiting, going back door through the legs of Jodry. Jodry pulls it back out center. Wenatchee will get a replacement here for Toll, and it's Tate. 3:50 left in overtime. Wenatchee and Tri-City tied at 2. Long toss ahead. Hit a couple sticks coming through. Got to carry him to Tate. Looking for Kraft near wing. It's stolen. Burke atop face-off circle. Burke and the Americans moving left to right in overtime. Wenatchee in their 10th overtime game of the season. Ellick is tripped. Penalty coming up on the overtime clock after that. Face-off is won by Tri-City. 4-on-3 in the overtime. Right point for Pavao. Up top, Vanacek looking. Feeds Pavao. Top of the slot, going back door. Diving save by Tversnik. And it's out to center for Vanacek. Ahead for Pavao over the blue line. Back up top to Vanacek. Looking for something left circle. Across Pavao. Up high for Vanacek. Still above the circles is Pavao, right half. Vanacek asking for it. Gets it. Sends it left circle. Vert at the top of the circle. Backs it to the dot. Out high for Pavao. Wrist shot knocked aside. Tversnik has turned away a couple here on this power play. Right point, Pavao. Up top, back to Pavao. Top of the right circle, walks it near the dot. Sealed off his line by Tate. Vanacek with a wrist shot. That one blocked. Wild ground ball it out above the circles. Pavao regains it. Minute to go on the power play for Tri-City. Vert drags, wrist shot off the stick. It's through, they score. And the Americans